COVID-19 active case in Manipur reached 28 as 3 more test positive. Condition of patients going under treatment improves. "992 stranded Manipuris from Pune reached Jiribam railway station. Homecoming people sent to respective districts after screening. Active COVID-19 cases in India crossed 73,560. Death toll reaches 3,867, while 54,440 has recovered. And Governor Dr. Najma Habdullah, Chief Minister Nongthoma Biren, Cabinet Ministers and others extend Eid ul-Fitr greetings to people. Kurumjari, good evening. You are watching Sunday Primetime English News on Impact TV. And I'm Victoria Rajkumari with you. Our top stories this evening. An 18-year-old male Chennai returnee from Churachandpur district tested positive for COVID-19 at the VRDL Jenims last night. Another 32-year-old male from Jiribam and 25-year-old female from Thoubal district also tested positive for COVID-19 at VRDL RIMS. With 3 new active COVID-19 cases, total active cases in Manipur surged to 28, while confirmed COVID-19 cases reached 32 and 4 has recovered so far. Stranded Manipuris from different parts of the country continue to return to the state. 992 Manipuris from Pune arrived at Jiribam railway station at around 11 a.m. this morning. Security personnel distributed foods to the passengers as soon as the train reached the station. The returnees were provided meals inside the train and they were screened turn by turn at their respective district screening points. After necessary screening procedures, returnees were taken to their respective quarantine centers on buses arranged by the government. Speaking to media, Vice President of All Jiribam United Club Association, Ajuka, Mutum Prem Chandra appealed the government to install COVID-19 testing machine at Jiribam as sending of test samples for COVID-19 to Imphal takes time whenever symptoms arises for volunteers. He said people of Jiribam had to go to Assam for necessary health checkups and treatments as the 50-bedded hospital at Ningshinkhul, Jiribam lacks adequate facilities. He further highlighted the plights facing people while entering Assam due to the nationwide lockdown.
X-ray technician government order technician singasi huji MS amadi ko semogi reporter mafam masida join tawlite maram maduna huji oiriba film masida jirbangi hospitality singasi khatang man power thabiratuna darkar lebasing gi thabiratuna jirba masi hospitality da ko hospital asi khatang phaba equipment suna leiba adugumba equipment na singmasing asi function tawragadi jirbangi prajada khara nungaibagi adugumba asa ama oigani.
Passengers from other states of India will reach Manipur at Imphal International Airport starting tomorrow. Former Kishamthong MLA Laishram Ebomcha expressed apprehension at the state government's recent order to allow all incoming flight passengers to enter their homes directly from airport. He added, as per the order issued by Manipur Chief Secretary on May 23rd, incoming passengers can use their flight boarding pass as curfew pass, while taxis permitted by Transport Department will be allowed to ferry the passengers to their homes. Former MLA Laishram Ebomcha expressed concern that the order lacks passengers undergoing mandatory 14 days quarantine. He said, according to Civil Aviation Ministry's order, passengers has to declare themselves as COVID-19 asymptomatic to be able to board flights. It also mentioned that the respective states should form their own norms of the incoming passengers. He asserted that some states have even differed from the ministry's order. Ibomcha lamented that the state government has not yet announced any quarantine options for the incoming passengers of the state. He raised question on who will bear responsibility if any incoming passengers are sent home and found COVID-19 positive.
I applied in Adalani, decide to Aduga Madikjan sufficient, Madikjab labor there was the quarantine center. Madikjan element older divert or man of power, but I'm going to PB. Aduga Sai quarantine, she was silent where so then a Mayim Salan Ragani, Masigi, died to Ganam Pugudum Hibsi, Akoi, Miaputamuna, Sarkar Hungary, Aduga Tunuk Sinbiu, Hamak, Yanam Sinbiu, Natragadi, quarantine center lady, community quarantine center, Moisin Jew, Mois Mayim Saki Harpia. Taste of one's one pandre, taxi now, Tonga Sakiba Pumple, Hosan Puwa. Screen to Boywa, Abata Yogre, Jipekar labor don't do it, Volker labor don't do it. Yam someone of a film Tamil, carrying the Mukta, and Sarkar said, go Peter.
Selected stranded Manipuris at Gujarat were brought to railway station by buses after going through necessary screening for returning to Manipur yesterday. However, upon reaching the railway station, they were denied boarding the train. Those stranded people has been staying at the station since yesterday. Speaking to media, one stranded individual said out of all the people brought to the station, only few were allowed to return. He termed restriction on some people from returning to one's own state as unfortunate. He appealed the state government to evacuate them as well, or else they will continue to stay at station.
Train to Khalini Tagrisi, Yam na Tung, Manate, me and Kayumbu Tunga, Trielama, Sat Credu, I coaching Tiloina, Hamamaga Takri, Mekoi Manipurmata, Zanicha Homji, Pamalaga, Tamaga, Saidagi, Pung Amma Hilangani, Pamisi, Koina, I coach train Sat Cre, Koitung, Mayara, Rochatlon Tantora, I go just Sorong, my Daudik, Mayam Puna Pamaga, Sikaramba, Koina like, or see I can't tadre. Sana, I think I should out there.
Wearing of face masks has become mandatory in everyday lives in order to protect one from COVID-19 virus. But long-term use of face mask is a threat to health. Speaking exclusively to Impact News, Chairman of Manipur Red Cross Society, Imphal West, Dr. Y. Mohan said prolonged use of face masks increases the carbon dioxide level and decreases oxygen level in human body, and it may lead to hypercapnia. He appealed to people to take off their face masks at isolated areas, office and homes. He added prolonged use of face masks can cause headache, lack of vision and unconsciousness. Dr. Y. Mohan asserted that it will be best to use face masks only when necessary.
Continuously face mask already ishana hondo ibe source hanjan honjanna leraba akoi normally lungs na tawri function se when source den bisle yaurba oxygen se lungs sangraga blood hanjan ba oxygenation nei do blood oxygen face mask se continuously upo solo lo thok tara puma to santardi sai so do hanjan on lerab na carbon dioxide si wang khalani blood so hypercapnia haina adur di hakjang sida koi mi be hakjang da thol ka doi se I da carbon dioxide wang ma tunda ko ngau confusion headache drowsiness dimness vision masem barang ora ko se thokani aduna hudi covid ki matam da face mask sin nei be chi nau sing prajar sing na ithanda leiba matam miyam tindaba phunda leiba matam yumda leiba official level tamdadi face mask se sinabinu lauthopyu aduga mapan mi mem tinbam pham public place ta satpadi face mask se sinabi haiba message se praja sing da khanjani.
As a part of precautionary measures against COVID-19 outbreak, members of Khanba PYC Club, FC Football Club, Kundai Ban, along with Manipur Fire Service team sanitized Lamshang area today. The team, under the initiative of General Secretary of Lok Janasakti Party Manipur Unit, KH Kanba, sprayed sodium hypochlorite solution in a Lamshang Constituency Community Quarantine Center, opened at Lamshang Praza High School and at 9 wards under Lamshang Nagar Panchayat. Speaking on the sidelines, General Secretary of PYC Club S. Johnny lauded social worker K. Kanba for taking off the initiative. He urged the public to follow government guidelines to combat coronavirus outbreak.
Green zone oirambatagi asukibati nomogi akoina COVID-19 gi active oiba mi kaya ma hengalakpa even akogi naknaba lekai asidasu akoi school sidasu naknaba akoi sigi school parjai school dasu akoi quarantine center ma hangpa sigi jaga sida akoina akoiba sida one mapal sidasu akoina ngasi oja kunrapon kanbagi makhada mang sponsor tobiraklaga lekai gi club FC football club amadi khudaiban amadi TYC amasung Manipur service ki fire service ki akogi staff single loina na amadi lekai singi
Indian Red Cross Society IRCS Manipur State Branch held one-day orientation program on behavior change communication at its office in Thangal Bazaar today. Head of RIMS Hospital Community Medicine Dr. Brojen Akoijam stressed on COVID-19 at the event. Secretary of IRCS Manipur State Branch, retired IAS R.K. Nimai, Chairman of IRCS Imphal East District Branch, Narendra Ningomba, and many eminent persons attended the event. Proscribed RPF in a press release said that homecoming people should be provided with adequate medical facilities and observed properly to contain COVID-19 in the state. It also mentioned that the first Indian COVID-19 patient was detected on January 30 and the lockdown has reached stage 4. RPF also asserted that lockdown is not the lone way to contain the virus. It's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on updates on coronavirus cases. We'll be back with the details after the break. Keep watching Impact News.
You are watching Impact TV. Engaging, empowering, and impacting lives.
Bisleri at your doorstep delivery service. Bisleri drinking water with 10-step quality process. Ozonization for purity with contactless production and packaging. For order related queries, please contact 8787-567-518 or 690-9357-842. With terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back. You're watching Sunday Primetime English News on Impact TV. Total confirmed COVID-19 cases in India increased to 131,868 cases. As per the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India, 73,560 are active cases, 54,400 people have recovered, and altogether 3,867 patients have died so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected 54,33,753 people and 3,44,487 people have succumbed to COVID-19, while 22,72,814 people have recovered so far. USA is on the top with 16,67,437 confirmed cases. Brazil with 3,49,113 cases is on second, and Russia with 3,44,481 cases in on third. Many drug users in the state, including HIV-positive individuals, are facing inconveniences due to COVID-19 nationwide lockdown. Speaking to Impact News at the office of Manipur Network for Positive MNP Yashkul Hirohan Balekai today, MNP President Laima Pokpam Deepak said, out of various drug uses in the state, many people choose to remain covert. Yet all of them requires timely treatment and taking of necessary medicines daily. He stressed on the lack of necessary medicines for the drug users due to COVID-19 lockdown. He further highlighted the plights facing the drug users despite all the efforts by the NGOs or other authorities concerned to avail them required medicines. L. Deepak appealed to the government to take of necessary measures for the drug users.
COVID still loyalty. Cam Sangna, Smine Togo do not have a question of the lady. Tangai Father Manipur State government Gisu, I tell you possible oil of a Kango sing. Young Pana, critical oil of another man sing Sigi, Chana Patal Amadaka oil and Kale. Pound of the Latia man sing Sipa, Pounder Gato, Huziki, emergency, nature the Togo Hector, Aquida, Awam, the Yam Sound and Tenary. Yam Luri say Hidagian, Sapamatam, with Enjogi Carney, when Paris City. I don't pass the out them, when Hidaki and Basepa. Sumatams the hurdles, Mama, and we are expecting that the government of Manipur, especially the State AIDS Control Society and the Social Welfare of Manipur, na si sila koi mating adum panga lai adu bo khoi pam je se are pa khongchet haigadra protocol haigadra masi thambi tangai phati en khalin.
Residents of Kekman in Thoubal carried out protest demonstration today against insufficient provision of rice under Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana, that is PMGKY. People of Lilong constituency, polling station number 30/33 and 30/34 protested at the shrine of Kekman and Jilla Kaithel Community Hall, Kekman. Speaking to media, one protester appealed authorities concerned to take up barefooted actions against those who are involved in misappropriation of rice, which was supposed to distribute to people in view of COVID-19 lockdown. Manipur Governor Dr. Najma Habtullah, Chief Minister Nongthom Biren, Works Minister Thongam Beswajit and Speaker of Manipur Legislative Assembly Yumnam Khemchan in separate press releases extended greetings and best wishes to people of the state, especially the Muslim brethren, on the joyous occasion of Eid al-Fitr. It also wished to bring communal harmony and peace in the state on the occasion which marks the end of the holy month Ramadan. Manipur People's Party in a press release extended greetings to people, especially the Muslim brethren, on the occasion of Eid al-Fitr. It wished for the festival to bring prosperity and love in our society and an end to the sufferings from COVID-19, which is spreading worldwide. Social activist Jamkholet Khongshai presented food items to the Muslim people in More on the auspicious occasion of Eid al-Fitr festival today. Jamkholet Khongshai presented the items to around 400 Muslim households at More Muslim Nagar. Manipuri Muslim Council, More, said such gesture will enhance ties between the people residing in the area in such tough times of COVID-19 pandemic. Jamkholet also extended financial assistance to ADC More for the inmates of the 9 quarantine centers opened at More. 7 local clubs of Haibokching have permanently banned amusement activities like picnic, feast and use of intoxicant in and around Langthabal Haibokching in Imphal West District. The clubs resolved the same during a meet. It warned those concerned to bear responsibility if they are found violating the ban. Many Manipuri shuttlers are participating in various championships held across the world. Shuttlers Mairaba Luang, Dinku, Manjit, Punsiba, Upananda and Maheshwari are representing Badminton Association of India in various championships held under the aegis of Badminton World Federation. National coach L. Rinku is taking pivotal role as badminton coach and training many players at Sai NERC. More than 170 men and women shuttlers from 16 districts of the state are competing in the championship held under the aegis of Manipur Badminton Association. Many players are also taking part in the grassroots level coaching program held under the association. Speaking to media, Secretary of Manipur Badminton Association N. Shyam Kumar urged the state government to arrange necessary training sessions for the shuttlers of the state who are going to participate in the upcoming Hyderabad Open 2020 held under the aegis of Badminton World Federation from August 11 till 16.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯦꯌꯔꯁꯤꯡ ꯃꯩꯔꯥꯕ ꯂꯨꯋꯥꯡ ꯅꯠꯇꯅ ꯑꯇꯩ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯀꯥꯗꯃꯤꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯕ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯒꯤ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ 1 ꯇꯥꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯒꯤ ꯔꯦꯡꯀꯤꯡꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯄꯥꯟꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯀꯥꯗꯃꯤꯗ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯦꯌꯔꯁꯤꯡ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯊꯣꯔꯛꯇꯨꯅ ꯃꯌꯨꯝꯗ ꯂꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯁꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯕꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯗꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯃꯌꯨꯝꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯐꯤꯖꯤꯀꯦꯜꯂꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯦꯛꯇꯤꯁꯇꯤ ꯇꯧꯔꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯇꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯁꯨ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯒ ꯇꯥꯏꯠ ꯑꯞ ꯇꯧꯖꯔꯤ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯣꯆ ꯈꯔꯅ ꯚꯤꯗꯤꯑꯣ ꯀꯟꯐꯔꯦꯟꯁꯀꯤ ꯊ꯭ꯔꯨꯗ ꯃꯣꯏꯗ ꯇꯧꯒꯗꯕ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯔꯁꯥꯏꯖ ꯅꯣꯡꯃꯒꯤ ꯇꯧꯒꯗꯕ ꯔꯨꯇꯤꯟ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯐꯤꯖꯤꯀꯦꯜ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯔꯁꯥꯏꯖꯇꯤ ꯆꯥꯡ ꯅꯥꯏꯅ ꯆꯠꯊꯖꯔꯤ ꯂꯨꯔꯛꯄ ꯑꯃꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯒꯤ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ 1 ꯇꯥꯔꯤꯕ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯒꯤ ꯔꯦꯡꯛꯇ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯦꯗꯚꯥꯟꯁ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯦꯌꯔꯁꯤꯡꯗꯗꯤ 10ꯅꯤ 15ꯅꯤꯁꯦ ꯔꯦꯀꯦꯠ ꯄꯥꯏꯗꯕꯗ ꯔꯦꯀꯦꯠꯁꯤꯅ ꯁꯇꯜꯁꯤ ꯀꯟꯇꯦꯛ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯐꯪꯗ꯭ꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯇꯩ ꯏꯚꯦꯟꯠꯀ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯈꯦꯠꯅꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤꯁꯤꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯇꯜ ꯊꯣꯡꯕ ꯐꯪꯗ꯭ꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯔꯁꯥꯏꯖ ꯇꯧꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯍꯌꯦꯡ ꯆꯪꯉꯛꯄ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯈꯨꯗꯛꯇ ꯑꯦꯇꯦꯆꯃꯦꯟ ꯉꯝꯃꯣꯏꯗꯕꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯠ ꯑꯋꯥꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯊꯛꯇ ꯁꯇꯜꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯊꯣꯡꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯇꯣꯞ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯦꯌꯔꯁꯤꯡꯗꯤ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯇꯣꯔꯅꯥꯃꯦꯟꯠꯇ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯒꯗꯕ ꯁꯇꯜ ꯑꯗꯨꯈꯛ ꯈꯜꯂꯒ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯦꯛꯇꯤꯁ ꯐꯥꯎꯕ ꯇꯧꯅꯔꯤꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯥꯎꯠꯗꯣꯔꯗ ꯊꯣꯡꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏꯗꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯇꯦꯛꯅꯤꯀꯦꯜꯂꯤ ꯌꯥꯗꯕ ꯄꯣꯠ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩ ꯏꯌꯥꯔ ꯇꯥꯏꯠ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯗ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯦꯛꯇꯤꯁ ꯇꯧꯒꯗꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯃꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯐꯦꯁꯤꯂꯤꯇꯤꯗꯨ ꯐꯪꯉꯛꯇꯕꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯕꯦꯗꯃꯤꯟꯇꯟ ꯑꯦꯁꯣꯁꯤꯌꯦꯁꯟꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯁꯣꯁꯤꯌꯦꯁꯟꯒꯤ ꯇꯤꯝꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯀꯨꯞꯅ ꯈꯟꯅꯖꯔꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠꯀꯤ ꯒꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟꯠꯀꯤ ꯑꯌꯥꯕꯁꯨ ꯃꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯒ꯭ꯔꯤꯟ ꯁꯤꯒꯅꯦꯜ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯉꯥꯏꯖꯕꯅꯤ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯖꯕ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯟꯗꯗꯤ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯊꯨꯅ ꯇꯣꯔꯅꯥꯃꯦꯟꯠ ꯆꯠꯄꯒꯤ ꯐꯤꯕꯝꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯕ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡ ꯇꯣꯞ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯦꯌꯔ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯧꯈꯠꯂꯒ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯦꯛꯇꯤꯁꯁꯤ ꯍꯧꯍꯟꯕꯅ ꯆꯨꯝꯃꯒꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯀꯟꯅ ꯈꯜꯂꯦ ꯀꯩꯒꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯣꯁꯤꯌꯦꯜ ꯗꯤꯁꯇꯦꯟꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤ ꯕꯦꯗꯃꯤꯟꯇꯟꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯐꯖꯅ ꯃꯦꯟꯇꯦꯟ ꯇꯧꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯈꯟꯖꯩ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯔꯦꯀꯦꯠ ꯁꯦꯌꯔ ꯇꯧꯅꯍꯟꯗꯕ ꯍꯦꯟꯁꯦꯛ ꯇꯧꯅꯍꯟꯗꯕ ꯗꯕꯜ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯍꯟꯗꯕꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯤꯡꯒꯜ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯍꯜꯂꯒꯗꯤ ꯊꯣꯏꯗꯣꯛꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯠꯁꯤ ꯈꯤꯇꯪꯗꯤ ꯁꯥꯐꯒꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯈꯟꯅꯖꯔꯒ ꯀꯩꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠꯇꯒꯤ ꯒ꯭ꯔꯤꯟ ꯁꯤꯒꯅꯦꯜ ꯂꯩꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡ ꯇꯣꯔꯅꯥꯃꯦꯟꯠ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯊꯨꯅ ꯆꯠꯂꯒꯗꯕ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯦꯛꯇꯤꯁꯁꯤ ꯍꯧꯍꯟꯕꯒꯤ ꯁꯦꯝ ꯁꯥꯕꯗꯨ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡꯒ ꯄꯥꯎ ꯐꯥꯎꯅꯔꯒ ꯀꯟꯅ ꯆꯠꯊꯖꯔꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠꯀꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠ ꯒꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟꯠꯀꯤ ꯁꯥꯏꯠꯇꯒꯤꯁꯨ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯌꯥꯕꯁꯤꯡ ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯔꯒꯗꯤ.
And before we wrap up, let's take a look at the headlines once again. COVID-19 active case in Manipur reached 28 as 3 more test positive. Condition of patients going under treatment improves. "992 stranded Manipuris from Pune reached Judibam railway station. Homecoming people sent to respective districts after screening." Active COVID-19 cases in India crossed 73,560. Death toll reaches 3,867, while 54,440 has recovered. And Governor Dr. Najma Heptulla, Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren, Cabinet Ministers and others extend Eid ul-Fitr greetings to people. That's all we have for today. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri News. For more news updates, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. Till then, good night.